Today, from GEHA Field,
the final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. They go play action here on first down. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown Raiders. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Second and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Give them 32 on the play.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up those beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. The Chiefs are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Spins past it. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. Now here's Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Mahomes. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wound up punching this one into the end zone.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. and they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, he's got Mayer. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Second and a couple. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports halftime report. Time for a look around the NFL here in week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Now back to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Back to throw. Finds Pickens outright. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught by Mayer. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to Mayer, the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Carl Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. KC's offense ready to take over. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. That's caught at the 1. Here now, 2nd and goal. Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Mahomes. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Travis Kelsey from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime. Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all. Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish. You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now here come the Raiders. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Carlson able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 20-17, 55 seconds remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The clock stopped. 50 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Finding Kelsey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
today.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
Prescott now on second down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Prescott from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
This defense for the Vikings, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well. And that's what they did in their last game.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Give to Hall running right.
And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Prescott on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Purdy. That pass is caught by Hardy. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now Purdy.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
In motion is Hardy. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And the Jets will take over. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
This 2nd and 4. Now Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. A give up the middle to Akers. And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Going right back to Akers. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Point after try forthcoming. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive spans 13 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Prescott down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Punt there with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Prescott. Buying time to his left. They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw, Prescott. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hall again on 2nd down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 1st and 10. Hall again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Straight ahead is Hall.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Hall ought to give up the middle.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And the Jets are going to win the football game.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So for the Jets, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.